What is up, everybody? I wanted to come to you guys tonight with my Monday Night Raw review, so let's just jump right into it. Tonight, Monday Night Raw starts off with Sheamus versus Bronson Reed. This was an alright match between Sheamus and Bronson Reed tonight to start off Monday Night Raw. I thought it was a alright match. I thought it was decent for an alright match. It wasn't nothing to write home about. It was alright. It was a pretty good match between two good competitors inside the ring. This was a pretty good match. I enjoyed it for what it was. I didn't think much of it. It was alright for what it was. It was okay. It was alright for what it was. I mean, Sheamus versus Bronson Reed, it really doesn't do much for me. Um, Again, Sheamus versus Bronson Reed. I mean, it was an alright match. I mean, I'll say that it was an alright match for me. Uh, I didn't think much of it. I mean, Sheamus and Bronson Reed they just don't gel for me. It was an alright match between these two for what it was. It was decent. It was a decent match. It was decent to watch. Um, Sheamus hits Bronson Reed with a bro kick, and Sheamus ends up winning the match over Bronson Reed tonight on Monday Night Raw in a pretty decent to okay match. It was alright. I thought it was a decent match for what it was. Sheamus ends up getting the win over Bronson Reed. And then Pete Dunne ends up attacking Bronson Reed with a bro kick. And then uh, after uh, Pete Dunne attacks Bronson Reed, he ends up attacking Sheamus and hitting Sheamus in the back with a closed fist. So there you go. It looks like we're going to be getting Pete Dunne versus Sheamus. It looks like WWE is going with Sheamus versus Pete Dunne. I think that could be a really good match because Pete Dunne's a really great worker inside the ring. That dude can really go. He sells like hell as well. I think Pete Dunne and Sheamus are going to tear the house down if that's the route we're going on Monday Night Raw is Sheamus versus Pete Dunne. I'm all for it. Sign me up, man. I think that match is going to be absolutely awesome. So yeah, Sheamus picks up the win over Bronson Reed tonight on Monday Night Raw. And then we get Damian Priest versus Braun Strowman. This was an match. Um, this match I didn't care for. I mean, it was all right. Again, this was an all right match. Didn't care for it all that much. Um, Damian Priest versus Braun Strowman. It was all right. I thought it was okay. It was a pretty fun to decent match. It was all right for a pretty decent to okay match. Damian Priest ends up picking up the win over Braun Strowman. I mean, I mean, I knew Braun Strowman was going to eat a loss here to Damian Priest. I knew that was going to happen, in which it did. Damian Priest ended up retaining. Damian Priest ended up picking up the win over Braun Strowman tonight on Monday Night Raw. We know we knew. I mean, we all pretty much knew Damian wasn't going to lose this match against Braun Strowman tonight on Raw. We pretty much all knew that. So Damian Priest ends up beating Braun Strowman tonight on Monday Night Raw, and then we got Jey Uso versus Dirty Dom. Dirty Dom loses this match to Jey Uso. Um, you know, Jey Uso's involved in this romantic storyline with Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan now. I guess they're going to be a love triangle with Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan and Dirty Dom. I guess there's going to be a love triangle between the three. So I'm interested to see where that goes. So yeah, Jey Uso beats Dirty Dom tonight on Monday Night Raw. Um, you know, Liv Morgan comes down to ringside to try to assist Dirty Dom against Jey Uso. That backfires. Liv Morgan lands on Dirty Dom again, like she did when Dirty Dom had a match with Ray and Zelina Vega. Liv ended up landing on Dominic Mysterio again, and then Liv like straddles uh, Dom Mysterio. That's all I'll say. Jey Uso beats Dominic Mysterio. I mean, yeah, we all knew this was going to happen too. I mean, we all knew Jey Uso was going to get a singles win here against Dominic Mysterio tonight on Monday Night Raw, which I knew that was going to happen as well, because now it looks like we're going to be getting a love triangle with Rhea Ripley, Liv Morgan, and Dominic Mysterio. So it looks like that's the storyline we're going with on Monday Night Raw. This is going to be a love triangle between Rhea Ripley, Dirty Dom, and Liv Morgan. And now we get Caden Carter and Katana Chance versus Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark and Shayna Baszler. So we get Caden Carter and Katana Chance versus Zoe Stark and Shayna Baszler in a 2-on-2 women's tag team match. This match was alright. This match was alright for what it was. It was nothing to write home about. It was a decent women's match. It was a 2-on-2 women's tag team match tonight on Monday Night Raw. It was decent for what it was. It was alright. Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark ended up picking up the win over Zoe Stark and Shayna Baszler ended up picking up the win over Caden Carter and Katana Chance tonight on Monday Night Raw in a 2-on-2 women's tag team match. And then we get the Wyatt then we got the segment with the Wyatt family. I just want to talk about that. We get the Wyatt family. We get Chad Gable calling out Bo Dallas. Chad Gable ends up taking out Bo Dallas, and Bo Dallas is just laughing hysterically, laughing insanely. Each time Bo Dallas gets beat down, he just continues to laugh. And then the Creed brothers come out and they help Chad Gable beat down Bo Dallas, and Bo Dallas is sitting in the corner, just absolute busting out laughing. Bo Dallas looks up at Chad Gable and says, "There you are," like Uncle Howdy. And the lights go out and the Wyatt Six appear in the ring. The Creed brothers and Chad Gable bail out of the ring at this moment, and Bo Dallas falls down in front of the Wyatt family. The Wyatt family puts their hand on Bo's back and then on his chest, and Bo's just busting out laughing. And then Sister Abigail walks up to Bo with the lantern and holds the lantern up to Bo's face, and Bo's reflection is just shining in the lantern. He's just laughing in the lantern. He's continuing to laugh. And Bo spreads his arms and continues to laugh maniacally. So that was pretty cool. That was really awesome. We see the Wyatt family all gathered in the ring together after Bo Dallas gets beat down by the Creed brothers and Chad Gable. We get the Wyatt family surrounding Bo Dallas in the ring as he laughs uncontrollably like a he continues to continue to bust out laughing. And then as you see, Sister Abigail comes crawling out of the background and into the forefront and holds the lantern in front of Bo Dallas's face, and Bo is just continuously laugh. You can see the laughter on his face as he continues to laugh. As the lantern is shining in his face, he continues to laugh. Bo spreads his Bo spreads his arms and continues to laugh. So that was pretty cool. That was a really, really cool moment to see the Wyatt Six family all together. That was a really, really cool moment. I really did like that. That was awesome. And then we got an interview with Rowan. We got the interview we all thought was Rowan. It was Rowan, as a matter of fact. And you see Rowan is being interviewed, and as he's being interviewed, you can tell he's distraught. He's talking about Bray Wyatt, and you can tell he just wants to. You can tell he wants to bust into tears. You can tell he just wants to cry, bro. This was the saddest interview I've ever seen with Eric Rowan. This interview with Eric Rowan tonight on Monday Night Raw, man, it was just absolute. It was sad. It really, really was. But you know, Rowan said, I was distraught losing Bray, which we all were. We all were distraught losing Bray. He said, I lost my brother, I lost my friend, we were family. And, you know, the world lost a really great wrestler in Wayne Rotunda. We all lost a great WWE performer. I mean, when Bray passed, I was in shock, to be honest with you guys. I know how Eric Rowan feels. You know, the whole WWE universe was in shock when Bray passed. Everybody was. I know I was. I mean, but, you know, this was a really, really cool interview with Rowan tonight on Monday Night Raw. I like the Rowan interview tonight. It was really fun. It was a really awesome interview. And then we get the main event of Monday Night Raw. Eli Dragunov versus Sami Zayn for the IC Championship. This match was alright for a main event. I thought this match could have tore the house down tonight in the main event, but I knew Braun Breaker was going to interfere at some point in the match, which he did. Braun Breaker interferes at the ending of the match and spears Dragunov, and then he spears Sami Zayn. The match between Sami and Dragunov ends in a DQ because Braun Breaker ended up spearing Dragunov, and then Braun Breaker spears Sami Zayn to end Monday Night Raw. And then we have Braun Breaker standing tall to end Monday Night Raw. So the best two things, in my opinion, about Monday Night Raw tonight was the Wyatt Six segment in the ring and the Eric Rowan interview. Those were the two best things about Monday Night Raw tonight. So guys, if you guys watch Monday Night Raw tonight, go back and watch the Wyatt Six segment in the ring. Go back and watch that. That was a really, really awesome segment tonight on Monday Night Raw. And go back and watch the Rowan interview tonight on Monday Night Raw as well. Go back and watch that. That was a really, really awesome interview with Eric Rowan tonight on Monday Night Raw. Everything else, it just, Monday Night Raw, it lacked to me. This show lacked. There was nothing on Raw outside the Wyatt Six that was any good. We know we're gonna get Damian Priest versus Gunther at SummerSlam. We're gonna get that match, and it looks like we're gonna end up getting. It looks like we're gonna get Rhea Ripley versus Liv Morgan at SummerSlam as well. So we got those two matches tonight set for SummerSlam. outside of that, there was really nothing on this show tonight. It looks like we're going to get a triple threat match with Braun Breaker and Sami Zayn and Dragunov for the IC Championship match at SummerSlam as well. Looks like we're going to be getting that match as well. So that match is pretty much set in stone now. Looks like SummerSlam is going to be a really stacked card. And outside of the Wyatt segments tonight, Monday Night Raw just we had some story. We got the stories that were penciled in for SummerSlam. Like I said, in the matches that were penciled in for SummerSlam, we got those matches penciled in for SummerSlam tonight. Other than that, Raw just overall, I'll give Raw about a 4.5 out of 10. Raw's just, it's missing from me. Raw's just missing from me, guys. It really is. I mean, so I'm interested in this love storyline with Dom and Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley. I'm interested in that. Other than that, that's the only thing I'm interested in on Monday Night Raw. I want to see what happens with the Wyatt Six going forward. I want to see what happens with them. And everything else, I don't really have an interest in Sheamus and Bronson Reed. Don't care. Damian Priest versus Braun Strowman. Don't care. Jey Uso versus Dom was whatever. I mean, but if you guys enjoyed this Monday Night Raw review, hit that thumbs up, and guys, leave it down in the comments and tell me what you guys thought about Monday Night Raw tonight down in the comment section. I want to hear what you guys thought about Monday Night Raw tonight. What did you guys enjoy about Monday Night Raw tonight? Leave it down in the comment section below. And thank you guys for watching this Monday Night Raw review tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys a little bit later, man. Peace, guys.